Last time on Final Fantasy Heavensward.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest.
Probably.
Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
What, the Echo? I don't have it anymore.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Hraesvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
Whoa. Whoa. The Echo? Today on Final Fantasy Heavensward. Hello everyone, I'm Yubar, Reingok, and welcome to another episode of Heavensward. Let's get right into it, why don't we? Alright, the Trine Towers. boots, I think. Oh. Well, maybe the pants for the ninja. Yeah, the pants for the ninja. Spy you the 3 great towers to the west? Yes. Yes, I do, actually. Ishgarians know them as Annex Shrine. The place serves as a roost for Kreisvelger's lesser kindred. I'll figure it out. If we are to reach the peak of Som Al, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. One who leads them isn't found. I've rather more concern is the disposition of the Gnath. Let's survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Oh, hey, look, Null. On the way. It's just another dragon. 'Tis as I feared. The road has teemed with Gnath soldiers. Your champ did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to assault the lady itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravinian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Gnath's muskets. There is no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Fair enough. Kick some ass. Start up the hill, Oh, stop. Okay. It's late. I should have, so probably what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do this and then I'll probably continue more of it tomorrow. Something? I don't know. Well, level 53 things here, so I'm guessing I should probably start doing all the side quests. I know I should. I want to save those for my other characters. Fuck. I gotta start doing them so I can run my hammer off this bullshit. I take no pleasure in killing the Gnath. It was to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, we shall start no fight, only finish it. We truly are beyond salvation. Come then. Cutscene, yay. Ooh, I'm tired.
Vidofnir!
Okay, some random dragon, I guess.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one.
Huh.
From above I did mistake thee for a Gnath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
Yeah, she's explaining everything to him.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Reisfelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Gnath's god.
The Gnath have summoned a primal.
Grand.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
I have on several occasions. 6, actually.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Justinian. Go back into the black zone. Alright, I messed it up. It's actually pretty late at night now. It took me a lot longer to get to this point. I was doing a lot of side missions to get some more experience. God, is it hard to level now. Shit. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with this hawk? This one. Neck. So, the Gnath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Enough! Enough, I say! If the Gnath have truly brought forth their deity from the Aether, we must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You are right, of course. Let's return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchamp. He knows more of the Gnath and their culture than most. I guess I'll just teleport there or something. Yeah. I did a little bit of exploring. I know I probably shouldn't be, but I was looking for more areas for more Aether points. I learned how to use the compass. I've also done a few of these sightseeing things. They're actually, I would actually recommend doing the Heavensward ones, because see, the ones before is you have to fulfill all the requirements to do this. And that basically means it has to be a certain time of day, it has to be a certain type of weather, and you have to do a certain type of action in a certain type of place. To put it shortly, it was bullshit. These, however, you literally just find and use Lookout, and that gives you these. And the reason I suggest doing these is it also gives you experience. That's 18,000 points of experience. So I would actually recommend looking for these. There are 7 in Western Korthus. I have found 4, which were relatively easy. They were big landmarks. I don't know where the other 3 are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and there are, I guess, a couple things different. Maybe it's just a phrasing. This one, I whispered a prayer, so I'm guessing that means you have to pray at that one. Yeah, so it looks like prayer and lookout are the 2 things. Oh, and there's a doze. Anything else? Not seeing anything else. But that's what we got so far. So, that's a thing. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to teleport. Oh, and I got the new ability for the 52 ability for Monk. Form Shift, I personally think is useless as all shit. Because I've been using Perfect Balance to the same effect that this is doing. But I can understand how it could be used. It'll probably allow me to start using Perfect Balance at the start of battle like I should have been. Well, for bosses anyways, and primals and that sort of thing, so, I don't know. To me, it was just it's a useless skill, essentially, because I've never had that problem where it's like, oh, well, I need to do this. Like, with Titan, I can understand. With Ifrit, yeah. Garuda, probably. So the primals, yeah. But like most bosses, that isn't a fight. You're not going around like doing all these different, you know, oh, well, I'm just going to go do primals all day. I mean, I can understand that, but... So for primals, Form Shift is a great skill. And what it does is it just advances you to the next skill, like here, obviously it doesn't keep me when I think of it. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go tell all my FC members that, well, not all my FC members, they were telling me that it would help maintain your Grease Thunder, no, Grease Lightning, and, no, it is Grease Thunder, I'm sorry, for Monk, and no, it does not. Because if that was true, then I should have gotten something just by using Form Shift. But all it does is it swaps me from one to the next. Like here, look. Oppo, Raptor, Coral. Well, it doesn't do it. Like, it should automatically do it as soon as I hit it again, but it doesn't. And I did it earlier. So, it maintains the form, it does not maintain Grease Thunder. In other words, it is a 100% useless skill. Fucking called it. Do you do anything? No, you do not. I was looking for basic points. Alright, let's talk to this guy, I guess. Oh, back already, are we? Met the Gnath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... Oh, we want to go kill the primal. Summon the primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know butter all about Gnath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Gnath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. Well, seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want good-sized jar of land trout nectar, a basket of calaman tree fruit, which I can't get probably, and, always not a favorite, a generous portion of yon nonka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the low branches of these forest giants should present little challenge to me. And I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alphinaud's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring on the mate. You'll need to call it from the small nonka that live in the rivers. Very big home should be enough, I reckon. Once you've gotten everything together, you need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot in your map for you. You've been most kind, Master Marchant. Well then, let's attend to our respective tasks, and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten nonka egg. Wait, was that a challenge for a race? I'm gonna get there before all of these. Oh, he does have an aether point. I have to do his quest at some point. I'm trying so hard not to. I did all the... Well, most of the quests over Western Office. No, I said I wasn't, but... I mean, I can fly now. And it was cool. I'm terrible at it, but it's cool. No, I'm seriously terrible at it. Because I'm used to using my camera to look around. So, like, if I'm passing by something that might attack me, I want to be able to see it. So I'm used to, like, using it to look around. So, yeah. It's not easy to, like, because the camera does it. So it's kind of like, eh. I really shouldn't do it, but I'm going to, and then I'll get back to it once I'm going for the non-compete, I guess. Alright, so I'm down here and I'm going to get some meat. I already got one of them just for fun. All the weapons got set to down here. Yep, look at that. So, that's what you do today. And get the meat. I want their meat. There we go. I can't think of the word, but it really reminds me of like old, like, Japanese almost. The codes on their head. This one makes me... Is that what yeah. Okay, I got all the meat. Now I just need to head way fucking north. Fantastic. So I went way fucking north and I got here. Don't steal my look. Okay. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, but I would not have known how to harvest it without Isael's help. Do you have the nonka meat? Yes. Splendid. I shall put this with the stinging's fruit and a symbol of suitably generous-looking hamper for the Gnath. Fantastic. The non-mind. Okay. I don't know. Let's look at the slain ring, or the maybe the dexterity. Probably the intelligence. Whatever. Fuck it. Just go on with it. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the train post as instructed. Where I have the Gnath, I think I would be suitably impressed. So, are we heading up there, or is this the... This is the trading post. This is stupid as shit. We're by a tree. Well, how long must we wait? Shall we have sounded a signal or some such? I don't know. Calm yourself, Master Elfna. Our offering is not going unnoticed. Well, actually they look really cool. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Landtrap nectar, calamitry fruit, and nunca flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. And they do it as a trio. That's hilarious. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws. Yes, come, it is not far. Why is it playing such horrible music? They're so nice. And I love how they just do all This is like something out of Final Fantasy X too. Oh god, that's what it reminds me of now. That reminds me of the fucking two minions for the over-sexualized chick. God, I can't remember what they were called. I think one was called like Ormu or Ormi or something like that. God, that's what they remind me of. That look. If you played the game, you know that look. So this is the good fish tribe, I take it. Fender? Oh. So it's not really like a beast tribe. Just kind of a thing. Pear. No, I was hoping you could like sell me something. Fuck that shit. Whatever. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. The non-mind, okay. I'm done! I'm fucking done! No! I can't move the mustache, the little shit thing. That brought a tear to my eye right there. Oh god. I can't take this seriously now. Oh. Okay. I'll talk to the wise old story. Welcome to our hive hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored elder. I'm sorry, I can't even do the voices. I'm too far out of it now. Honored elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. What if it is word you desire, then word you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You shall hear the tale of the Nuts God, of the God the One Mind summoned into our midst. The One Mind? These are the Gnath who reside in the main colony? Yes, they are connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely one that had fled battle was my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce, unterrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that the battle-weary Dravenian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the Black-Robed men. Oh, god damn it, the Ascians! Fuck them! The One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravenian lands would become Gnath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Kinda. Not with the accuracy. It might. Hold on a sec. What about my other ring? Okay, yeah, it's better than my one. Okay. Okay. Oh no! Don't tell me. Alright, well, I guess this is a good place to go ahead and, you know, cut it off. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'll start getting all of this going. I'm gonna get everything started. Oh shit, no, I can't kill it. Damn it. Where is it? Okay. Place back in the armory chest. Okay. So I'm going to leave this episode here. I think this is a good stopping point. I'm going to have to level up some. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I said hopefully. But I think this is a really good spot to end the episode. I don't know how long these episodes have been, because it's mostly just been one big long recording session. I haven't really checked anything. But I think it's all. I'm not really concerned like the episodes or however long that doesn't matter to me. It's just, you know, are they enjoyable? Do they work? And I'd like to think, you know, that I'm starting to get good at this, and hopefully I'll start to get more people coming to watch. But thank you guys for sticking around and watching all these episodes. And thank you so much for, you know, commenting or whatever. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below, and please share this on Twitter and Facebook. All the help and love is appreciated. If you want to see more of what I do, or more of this, please click the subscribe button, and you can come back and watch any of my videos. You can look at any of my old videos if you want. But thank you all so much for watching. Y'all keep on gaming, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. We'll just hop right into this because it's actually very simple to do solo as well with a group. It's actually simpler with a group. But let's do this solo. So basically you have to keep in mind a few things when you're doing this, and you're seeing it in the background, me doing some of this as I'm talking. But basically there are just a few things that you need to keep in mind for stealthing this. One, the key card is either in the manager's office, which is if you go through the back, it's immediately to